What's up guys, it's Matt the Overall Bargain Hunter here. If it's your first time checking out my channel, I go to thrift stores, flea markets, retail stores, garage sales, and try to see what I can find and flip for a profit, and I bring you guys along for the journey. If you enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Check out some of my other videos. And this week's video is part 2 of my trip to Houston. Last week we checked out what I found at the Goodwill and the thrift stores. Today we're going to look to see what I found at the Wholesale District and check out those deals. Let's check it out.
Amco Trading is our first stop in Houston. We went here last year, but we're not allowed to film inside. But here's some of the stuff that I got. Some Rubik's Cubes, some different little toy things, and there's a couple other things in the bag that I'll show when I do the reveal. Our next stop was Mulan, which was a place that we went to last year. But inside, most of it is just like decor pieces and like Buddha and a bunch of different little stuff that I wouldn't really sell at my shop. But we went ahead and checked it out just to see what we can find. But we didn't pick up anything at this shop. From there, we saw these blankets and we went inside to see how much they cost to see if they'd be worth it. Unfortunately, they weren't bad prices. They were $20 for Disney blankets, and then some of the NFL and other blankets were $25 or $30, but not enough for me to be able to make a profit on. Then we went to a couple of other stores that I didn't get on camera, but we stopped at this toys and gift store. This one was a big store and we were in there for a while. They had some anime action figures, which were kind of nice. When I asked him the price though, he said they were $8, and I really didn't think I'd be able to make much on that. Unfortunately, this was one of the stores that they didn't really have wholesale prices. I asked him the price for the Sonic hat and he said $9, and so I went ahead and put that back. They did, like I said, had a lot of stuff, plushes and different things. I sell plushes usually for $5, and he had his for $8 at the wholesale price, which unfortunately is not enough for me to make money on. But a lot of times he would give me a retail price of like $10 and then say, oh, wholesale, no, that's $9. So we didn't end up getting anything there. We stopped at this store because it said it had blankets for $10 outside, but when we went inside, none of the character blankets were $10, so we ended up not getting anything there either. This store was pretty big and we went inside. They had a lot of nice stuff. They had some lights, they had toys and different things. I ended up putting a couple of things in my basket that you'll see here. So first off, there was some rubber chickens that I just thought were cool. This was before we started figuring out the prices. Beanies were nice, but I wanted to find something that was more boys as well. And unfortunately, those things were a little bit too expensive for me to make a profit on. And I wasn't really sure about some of those things, but they had a lot of stuff at this store, a lot of toys and a lot of little things that would do well at my shop, but I wasn't really sure on them, so I kind of kept looking. They also had knives and lighters and different things. So I really like these lighters that have the sugar skull design, and it was only $15 for a 50 pack. So I figured even if I sold them for $1 or $2 a piece, that would be great profit. From there, we saw these plushes. They had Sonic and Demon Slayer plushes, and I really liked them, but unfortunately they wanted $8 a piece, and I just didn't think I'd be able to make money because I usually sell mine for $5. From there, we went to Gold Star Import, and I didn't get a video of the outside, so I found this picture using Google. But in this store, I found a bunch of lanyards. And at first, the guy said that there was a minimum and that the price was $4 per lanyard. But after talking to him for a while, it came down on the price to do $2 per lanyard. So that ended up being good. And I picked out several lanyards that you'll see down in the breakdown here shortly. So after driving around for another like 20-30 minutes, we came back and realized that the store that we'd really liked last year had closed down, and this is what it looked like. This was actually in April of this year, so it just closed down recently, unfortunately. Once I realized that was closed, I went ahead and went to this store next door, and I didn't get it on camera on the inside, but I got several things from there, and you'll see those in the breakdown as well. Our last stop of the day, my camera was pretty much dead at about 1%, but I wanted to get a little bit of footage of Buc-ee's because we always stop at Buc-ee's when we go to Houston, and this trip was no exception. We didn't make it back from Houston until after 9 o'clock last night,
so I didn't get to film those reveals then, but we're gonna check it out today and see what we found at the Wholesale District. I definitely think I found some good stuff. I was a little bit disappointed that the shop that I was really looking forward to going back to, where I had found keychains and lanyards last year, was closed down, but I did find a lot of other good stuff, so hopefully those things do well. Let's check them out. The first shop we went to was one that we did go to last year, and we had got some different things from it, some hand sanitizers and Squid Game keychains. This year they had some different toys and stuff. So these are like Rubik's Cubes. They're just called Magic Cubes. They come in a pack of 12 and they are $12, so $1 each. But out at the market, I can usually get $5 for these Rubik's Cubes, so I'm hoping to be able to do that. And I think these will be a good seller for Christmas time. So I ended up getting 2 packs of those, so $24. The next thing that I got is just like a little toy. It's a little hammer that makes noise when you shake it, but it also has bubbles and a whistle on it. They probably won't sell very quickly out at the booth, but having these little toy items is good, especially around Christmas time when people want just little stuff for stocking stuffers. It's a case of 24, and I'll end up selling them probably for $1 or $2 a piece. The next thing is another toy item. It kind of looks like a Nintendo Switch, but it's just one of those little games that you can play to try to get the rings on the hoops. Perfect for kids like under 5, and it's a 12 pack and it was only $8, so again 67 cents a piece. I'll probably sell these for $3 or 2 for $5 out at the market. The last thing that I ended up getting there, in this shop, I wasn't able to film inside because the guy's a little bit strict about that, but we found this package of lip shiner fruit lip gloss, and it's a pack of 72 and it was only $28, so it comes out to less than 40 cents a lip shiner. I just thought, we do have a section out at the booth where we sell Bath and Body Works sprays and stuff, and around Christmas time, again, stocking stuffer stuff, I think these will do really well. I'll probably sell them for $2 each or $1 each. We'll see how it goes, but I was pretty excited to get these. I think there'll be something that sells well out there, and if it is, it's something that I can definitely go back and get more of sometime in the future. So in the video, you'll see that I stopped at a lot of shops. The problem is, just like last year, a lot of the places aren't wholesale. They're selling stuff at retail prices. If you're selling it at $7 and then you tell me the wholesale price is $6, obviously I'm not going to make any money there. So we ran into that a lot, which gets a little bit frustrating, but the last 2 shops we went to ended up being pretty good, and we got some good deals. So this shop we had gone to last year, and I didn't end up buying anything from them because the guy kind of switched up the prices on me a couple of times, so I wasn't really excited about that. But we did go ahead and check it out this year, and at first he was kind of giving me different prices and said he couldn't really do a wholesale deal, or there was a minimum, which a lot of the shops there do have minimums, like you have to spend $100 minimum, and I understand that, but I wasn't necessarily in the position to do that in some of those shops that didn't have a lot of what I wanted. But at this shop, he had a lot of lanyards, and they're really nice lanyards. They're the kind that snap away, and they have the clip where you can take your keys off. So these are really good quality lanyards, and I ended up getting them for $2 a piece. So I ended up getting 20 different lanyards of all different styles. I'm not going to go through every single one, but there's a mix of Rick and Morty, some Scarface, Kobe, Baby Yoda, and then some different anime ones as well. So I ended up getting Bluetooth speakers. Some of them look like little dogs with sunglasses, and then the other ones are like Vans. I bought a red and a blue. I didn't buy too many because they weren't super cheap. These were like 13 and these were 7. So I plan to do like 20 and 25 out at the market and hope that I can get that. I only got 2 of each, but hopefully they sell, and that's something that I can look at getting more of down the line. I got a case of these 2-port USB wall chargers, and it's a 25 pack, and it cost me $21, so about 80 cents a piece on those, which is good. I'll probably sell them for $3 a piece or 2 for $5, and I'll include that with these cords. So there's 20 of the USB-C type, which is what most Android phones take now, and 20 of the iPhone lightning cables. There's 20 of each of these, and they ended up being like 60 cents a piece. So these were a great deal, and again, I'll do it for $3 or 2 for $5 with the cubes. So I think those will do well out at the market. These I'll individually package so that they look nice, but I think that those will go well. The last couple items that I got there were some toy items. I got this 12 pack of these light up spiky balls. I just figured these are great stocking stuffer ideas, or just something that's easy for when the people have the kids out there. I'll sell them for either $1 or $2 each. I paid $8 for the pack of 12, so about 67 cents a piece, so not a bad profit margin on those. The last thing that I got at that store were these Huggy Wuggies. I went specifically looking for some of these because I know that they sell well, but there's a guy at the market, a perfume store there, that sells them for $6, but not the big ones like this. He has the medium-sized ones. And I was able to find some places that had the medium-sized ones, but most people wanted $6 or $7 for one of them, so I knew I wasn't going to be able to make money that way. At this shop, he had the smaller ones for about $4, which is not a bad price, was definitely the cheapest I was able to find them, but he didn't have any in blue, which is really the main color that sells the best. But he had these really big ones, and they were $8 a piece. I only got 2 of them because I wasn't sure how well they'll sell. I plan to sell them for probably 15 or 20. Hopefully they'll sell quickly, and again, it's something that I know where it is, and I can go back before Christmas if I end up selling them really quick. So the Wholesale District in Houston is about a 3 to 4 hour drive from us here in San Antonio. It's definitely a long trip, and it makes for a long day, but finding some of that stuff is a great deal, and around Christmas time is the best time for me to go. It's in October right now, so I know that these items will be selling before Christmas, and I can always go back probably again late November or early December to get more if I need to. Don't forget to follow my Instagram to keep up with what's sold. There'll be a link down in the description below. Hopefully you also checked out last week's video where we looked at the Goodwill and thrift store finds that we found in Houston. Overall, even though it was a long trip, we had a good time, and I think I found some great deals. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's the way we grow the channel. As always, you guys are awesome, and I appreciate your support. This is Matt, the Overall Bargain Hunter, signing out. See you guys next time.